everybody, my name is Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I have some nail mail to go over with you. I got my order from Polished for Days. I ordered the 6-piece Something Wicked collection back at the end of September. It looks as though this collection is out of stock at the moment, but I know that she is planning on restocking it. She's having a little bit of supply issues from what she's posted in her Facebook group, but it may be after Halloween before she's able to do a full restock of it, but she is planning to, so you will be able to hopefully get these in the future if you see anything that you like. Yeah, it's a 6-piece collection. Beautiful colors. I'm just gonna go ahead, turn the camera around, and we will jump right in. All right, like I said, we have a 6-piece collection. It was called the Something Wicked collection. I am wearing it on my nails, so we will go over those as we get to the polish. We're just gonna jump in here. First up, this is the whole reason that I made a purchase. And when I saw a picture of this polish in her Facebook group, I just fell in love with it and had to have it. And so I just had all its little friends here come along for the ride. But yeah, this one's beautiful. It's called Mean Ghouls. This one was described as a warm-toned neon purple base with glowing pink, orange, yellow iridescent flakes and matte black flakes. Here it is in the bottle. So beautiful. Here it is on my thumb. This is just 2 coats. 2 coats with a glossy top coat. 2 coats seems fine. I am gonna go ahead and just before we get to the swatch wheel, I'm gonna put on a 3rd coat just so you can see the difference if there is one. So here it is in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. I will just throw on a 3rd coat here. I did my nails last night, so a little bit of time. Formulas are excellent. Her brush, if you noticed, nice wide rounded paddle brush. It's perfect for me. So here it is now in 3 coats on me. I think 2 is fine. 3, you know, whatever you like, 2 or 3 should work. All right, and here it is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat and 2 coats. You can see that 2nd coat just keeps adding the flakes in. It deepens up the color. So let's go ahead and put a 3rd coat here on the swatch wheel. I just love this color. So there it is. Here it is now in 1 coat, and this is 3 coats, and this one is 3 coats with the matte top coat. I'm also going to go in after I show all the polishes on my fingers. I'm going to go in and put a matte top coat on those too, just so you can see it on as well. It's beautiful with the matte top coat. It's beautiful glossy, whichever way you like it. This was Mean Ghouls in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. For the matte top coats for all of these, I'm using the Orly matte top. I've been liking that one here lately. It does a really good job. And up next we have this beauty. Look at that shimmer. This one is called Sleepy Hollow. So on here, this says, please wear milky base coat to prevent possible staining. Well, I didn't see that, so I did not do that, but I do. I mean, I have a regular base coat on, so I will see when I take this off if it stains or not. Let's see, does the first one have any warnings? No. All right, so Sleepy Hollow. This one was described as a burnt pumpkin orange base with a strong glowing blue-purple iridescent shimmer and holographic flakes. This was the one I wasn't sure about when I just purchased the whole collection. I was like, I don't know about that one, but I'm really kind of loving it. Here, that one is on me. On my fingers, I have it in 2 coats on my index and 3 coats on my middle finger, and both of them have glossy top coat. So you can see down at this angle, you kind of don't see the beautiful blue shimmer, and then but you do see all the hollow. Look at all those little hollow flakes in there. And as you move it up, you just get it all coming up. You can wear this really either way. 2 coats, I can see my nail line a little better than the 3 coats. So if that's important to you, but like she said, if you wear a blurring base coat, I think 2 coats would be fine. The 3rd coat does add in a bit more shimmer. That blue shimmer is a little bit stronger when you get up to that 3rd coat. And like I said, I will mat these up on my fingers once we get to that point. And here that one is on the swatch wheel. Here it is in 1 coat and 2 coats. You can see excellent formulas. I think you're even seeing those hollow flakes come out a little bit, and then look at that shimmer. We're going to go in and put on a 3rd coat. I'm really kind of loving this one. I wasn't sure I would like it, but that orange with the kind of blue shimmer, so fun. So here that one is in 1 coat and 3 coats, and this one is 3 coats with a matte top coat. That's also a very fun look. We'll see that on my fingers here in just a little bit. That one is Sleepy Hollow in 1 coat, 3 and 3 coats matte. Love it. And up next we have another beauty. This is a great collection. I love all of them. There's not one I don't like. Up next we have this beauty. Look at that. This one is called Eternal Glow, and it was described as a purple base with an orange-yellow shifting iridescent shimmer. There it is in the bottle. It's looking a little dark. Oh, I forgot I put these over black too. I will show you that. Let's see. That's closer to the color that it is. Over just the white, see how dark that gets? This is much closer to the color that it looks in the bottle. That's exactly it. And here's that one on me. This is it in 3 coats on my ring finger and 2 coats on my pinky, just to show you the difference between 2 and 3 coats. Once again, the nail line gets covered a little bit better with that 3rd coat. You can still sort of see it with the 2nd, but that shimmer is so strong you really don't notice it. So if you just like 2 coats, I think you'll be fine with 2 coats. That 3rd coat does add in even more shimmer. So let me see if I put this over. Yeah, that's closer to the color. So there it is. 3 coats and 2 coats on my pinky. Love it. And I kind of like these 2 together because you got the orange with like that blue purpley shimmer, and then you got the purple with kind of that orangey shimmer. They're kind of fun together. I don't know if I can get this in the camera, but yeah, they're different, but it's still fun. And here it is on the swatch wheel. This one right here. This is 1 coat, and this is 2 coats. I'm gonna set it here over the black again and see. It's still coming out very dark. It's not this dark. This color you're seeing right here, this really dark purple, it's not that dark. It's kind of a grayed purple, actually. Much more similar to this one, even on this one. Just a little deeper. But we'll go in and put on a 3rd coat. So pretty. Let's see. That looks pretty close. It's still just a little bit off, I feel like, but yeah, that's a bit too dark. That's probably closer, but still not exactly. But here it is in 1 coat and 3 coats. And look at this one with the matte top coat. Oh my gosh, 3 coats with the matte top coat. Stunning, so beautiful. And that one is Eternal Glow. 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matted. And that really lives up to that Eternal Glow name. So beautiful. Oh, I have these over black. Okay, so they're a little bit out of order. Here was the first one, Mean Ghouls, 1 coat over black. It's this one right here. That, of course, takes away all that purple and just leaves this kind of fiery, kind of red gold shifting flake. And you can't see the black flakes either. So that's really kind of fun over the black. And then this one is Sleepy Hollow. Look what that does over black. It takes all that orange away and just leaves the blue shimmer. And then there looks like golden hollow flakes. Just a totally different look with that one, just to show you. Here it is in 3 coats on its own and then 3 coats over black. And here was the first one. Totally different looks. And then this one that we just looked at, Eternal Glow. Here is that one over black. It just turns it this copper color. Just takes all that purple away and just leaves that shimmer behind. So that was Eternal Glow over black. And here they are together. Totally, totally different look. All right, I'm gonna go through and matte top coat this hand because we've seen everything on that. Like I said, I'm just using the Orly matte top. And you can see also what it looks like on my hands with the matte coat. All right, we will let that work while we look at the next 3. Up next, we have this beauty here. This one is called Boo Berry, and this was described as a berry base with an orange undertone with a strongly glowing blue-purple iridescent shimmer. That's a good shot right there because you can kind of see that orange base. And then all that gorgeous shimmer. Here is that one on me. This one is 2 coats on my index and 3 coats on my middle finger. That 3rd coat for this one really did deepen it up and just added a ton more of the shimmer. So really depending on how you like it. It looks like I would still maybe be able to see my nail line through this one at 2 coats, but again, they're just so shimmery. I don't know how noticeable it really will be unless you're like, you know, pointing your finger into the sun or something, then you'd probably notice it, but I don't know, just living day to day, if you would even really notice the nail line. So if you like it a little bit less shimmery, I mean, it's still super shimmery, don't get me wrong, but if you look at it next to this one, it just gets a lot more blue with that 3rd coat. This one's 3 coats, this one's 2 coats. Beautiful, beautiful. And look at this one on the swatch wheel. Here it is in 1 coat, so you can really see that it has that orange base. And then here it is in 2 coats. It's starting to get the bluish purple color come through. And we will go ahead and put on a 3rd coat here. So here's the third coat. That really just continues to deepen it up and sort of take away that orange base. Very pretty. One coat and three coats. And look at this one too, 3 coats matte. Oh gosh, I'm loving matte polish this year. And here is that one over black. So just a beautiful kind of sapphire blue shimmer leaves behind. And here is the difference in them. And that one is Blueberry. When I had this one on my hand and I was looking at it, I was wondering how close this might be to Ghosts and Goblins, which was Polish Pickup Shade. So I brought that one down. Here's Ghosts and Goblins, and here is Blueberry. So they look somewhat similar in the bottle. I didn't get the description. I didn't write that one down for Ghosts and Goblins, but you can tell Blueberry has that orange kind of base, and it looks like this one probably has more of a pinkish kind of a base. But I put them on a swatch wheel here. Let me find them. Here it is. So this is Ghosts and Goblins in one coat and Blueberry in one coat. So this is both of them in one coat. You can see how different they are. And then as we start to build it up, Ghosts and Goblins in 2 coats and Blueberry in 2 coats. So you're still seeing that orange through there on the second coat on this one. Then we go to 3 coats and we have Ghosts and Goblins here in 3 coats, and then Blueberry here in 3 coats. So you always sort of see, at least on here, I don't notice it so much on my finger in 3 coats, that orange base, but you're really kind of still seeing it here. So I went ahead and did Blueberry right here in 4 coats too. So this is Ghosts and Goblins in 3 and Blueberry in 4, starting to get closer. But it's still quite a bit different because I feel like Ghosts and Goblins has a bit of a magenta maybe base. Let me see if I put this. Let me see. That's not really looking close, but so this one has definitely like more of a magenta base, where this one has that orange base. But if you missed out on Ghosts and Goblins, this is not all that different. And actually, if I look at the ring for Ghosts and Goblins and I look at it on my finger in 3 coats, and the ring of Ghosts and Goblins is just 2 coats, they're not really that far off. Because like I said, I'm not really seeing the orange base on my finger like I am on that swatch wheel. So just wanted to show you that in case you missed out on Ghosts and Goblins. I know that was a popular one. It came back for Rewind this year and everything. But yeah. So up next, we have this beauty here. This one is called Grave Consequences. It was described as a red-toned brown base with a green, blue, purple shifting iridescent shimmer. Here it is in the bottle. And here it is on me. Once again, this is 3 coats on this finger and 2 coats on this one. I kind of like this one at 2 coats because you can really see that kind of orangey, what does she say, red-toned brown base. So you can really kind of see that sort of shift to that when it's only in 2 coats. If you can see that. And then the 3rd coat kind of takes that away a little bit, but it adds in so much more shimmer. So I'm kind of liking it in just the 2 coats. It's kind of fun. But I mean, it's beautiful in 3 too. So whichever way you like to wear it, once again. But I do like how it kind of just gives you that base color a little bit better there at the 2 coats. Very pretty. And here is that one in 1 coat and 2 coats. So you can see that kind of reddish brown base there. And you can see the second coat deepened that up and added in more of the green shimmer. So we will put on our 3rd coat. And I did take a quick video out in the sun and in the shade with these. So we will get to see them that way. That will be at the end after my goodbye. I will attach a quick video there. So here is Grave Consequences in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. That's also very fun. Let me see again if I put this. That seems a bit more, definitely more accurate here on the 1st coat and the 2nd coat. The 3rd coat is looking a little bit like a bluish green. Let me see. And this one does have a pretty good, I was at the dentist earlier and I was just sitting there waiting for the dentist to come in, looking at my nails, of course, under those lights that they have. And I could really see a shift to purple with this one. And I think you can see it in my outside video. Hopefully I showed that off in there. But this is, oh, and here it is over black. That again takes away anything else and just leaves that green shimmer behind. It's this one right here. Just leaves that beautiful emerald green shimmer. So this was Grave Consequences in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. Beautiful. All right, last one. Guess what? It's beautiful. This one is called Ghosts at the Gate. It was described as a deep plum base with glowing green-blue iridescent flakes and matte black flakes for extra depth. Look at that bottle shot. Beautiful, beautiful. And here's that one on me. I have it, this is just 2 coats on my thumb. And yes, I did ding it up a little bit last night after I put it on. But it's very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead. This was just 2 coats. So I am gonna go ahead, just like the last flaky on my other thumb, I'm gonna go ahead and add in a 3rd coat. See if I can do this without making too much of a mess. Painting with my left hand. These flakes all come out so easily. And they lay pretty flat. I had just 1 coat of glossy top coat on everything, and they were, if I was gonna wear it as a manicure, this one and the pink one, I would probably do 2 coats just to plump it up a little bit more and make sure it's perfectly smooth. It was like 99% smooth with just 1 coat, but just to get it super smooth, I would maybe still do 2 coats of top coat. Just helps it to look plumper too, I think. So here that is now in 3 coats. And here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat. You can really see that purple base. Here's the 2nd coat. It's adding in a ton more of those kind of green aqua-ish kind of flakes, deepening up that plum a little bit. So let's go ahead and put on a 3rd coat here. And that just continues adding in more flakes, deepening up that purple. Flakes, like I said, come out so well and just distribute so evenly on the nail or on the swatch nail, either way. So there it is now in 1 coat, 3 coats, and this one's 3 coats with the matte top coat. Look how the flakes just jump out at you with that matte top coat. So pretty. And here that one is over black. That's this one right here, just 1 coat over black. You can see a little bit more what goes on sometimes with the polish when you put it over the black. Very fun. I did not top coat the black ones, and I did not top coat this swatch wheel either. I just matte top coated it. I think I showed you everything here. So this was Ghosts at the Gate in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. So pretty. I'm gonna mat up my fingers on my right hand, and then we will take a look at the left. Once again, this is just Orly matte top coat. And do this thumb here. If you ever have polishes that are kind of a little bit bumpy, you can always put on a matte top coat first, and like glitter polishes or anything, put on a matte top coat first. That really smooths everything out, and then put your glossy top coat and that'll shine it all back up. If you don't want to use multiple coats of glossy top coat, that is a good hint. All right, let's come back over here. So we had Mean Ghouls. So this is now 3 coats with the matte top coat. Love it. Those kind of orangey golden flakes really pop out. Look at that big one here on the tip of my thumb. And you can even still see the matte black flakes. Love that one. So this is Mean Ghouls. 3 coats mattified. And then we'll take a look here at Sleepy Hollow. Here it is. This one is 2 coats with the matte top coat and 3 coats with the matte top coat on my middle finger. So here those are. Again, just really fun with that matte top coat. It does take away the twinkle of the hollow flakes, but you can still see them. It's very kind of eerie looking with that blue shimmer and the orange base. Kind of love that. So there is Sleepy Hollow in 1 coat on my, or 2 coats on my index and 3 coats on my middle finger with the matte top coat. And then we move on to this one. And here is that on me. This one is 3 coats on my ring finger and 2 coats on my pinky with the matte top coat. And this one also, they're just kind of eerie and I don't know, I love it. They just sort of glow. This one especially, it just glows, that matte top coat. Gorgeous. That was Eternal Glow in 3 coats on my ring finger, 2 coats on my pinky, and the matte top coat. And we come over here to this side, and we have Boo Bites. So here that one is in 2 coats on my index, 3 coats on my middle finger, then the matte top coat. So if you like seeing that, the kind of shift from the base color to the flake, leave it at 2 coats. And if you just want more of that beautiful rich blue, well, it's not really rich, it's kind of a, you know, with the matte top coat, it's just the blue shimmer. It's not like a super rich royal blue. I don't, maybe not be looking quite right in the camera. Let's see. Put it here over black. I think that is a bit more accurate looking at it there over the black. But here it is in 2 coats with the matte and 3 coats with the matte. And that was Boo Berry. So I kind of like it in the 2 coats because I kind of like seeing that's more of a shift between the base and then the shimmer. or the 3 coats, just this sort of uniform shimmer on that one. And then we moved on to this one here, and that is 3 coats on my ring finger and 2 coats here on my pinky. And again, I kind of like it in the 2 coats because you just get that kind of shift between the shimmer and the base color. I think you noticed it a little bit more when it was sparkly, but you can still sort of see it. And then the 3rd coat just adds in even more of that green shimmer. And then these both obviously have the matte top coat on it. So that one is Grave Consequence in 3 coats on my ring finger and 2 coats on my pinky, mattified. And the last one here is this beauty. Look at those flakes, gorgeous. And here it is, 3 coats now with the matte top coat. Sorry, I made a mess over there on the corner. But this is 3 coats with that matte top coat, and that just makes those flakes just jump out at you. I just love flakes with matte top coat anyway. And that one is Ghosts at the Gate, 3 coats matte. All right, there they are. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around and we will finish this up. All right, that was the 6-piece Something Wicked collection from Polished for Days. Like I said, hopefully these will come back either later this month or into November sometime. Hopefully she will be able to get her supply issues straightened out and get these back up for sale. If you see anything you like, let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. This is a winner. I really, really love all 6 of them. My favorite is the reason that I purchased the collection, this pink with the black flakes and the kind of red-orange flakes in it. Just love that one. I'm loving this kind of purpley one that was Eternal Glow with the matte top coat right here where my finger is. Love that one. It's looking very pink from this far away, but I really like them all. This one was a surprise favorite. That was the Sleepy Hollow. I like it both glossy and matte. Surprise favorite. I wasn't sure about that one when I placed the order. And this one too. What was this one? With the matte top coat. This was Booberry. I don't know. I love them all. Just let me know in the comments whatever's on your mind, what you thought of this collection, what you think of Polished for Days, if you're familiar. Do you have any favorite Polished for Days? Let me know in the comments. I would love to check out some new things, especially if they are still available for purchase. But yeah, just let me know whatever is on your mind. I would love to hear from you in the comments and interact with you that way. I will thank you all for stopping in and checking out my video. If you are new here, you haven't seen my videos before, and you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and like this video, leave me a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Those of you who are returning, thank you once again for spending time with me on this nail polish journey, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments also. But I think that's all I have to say about this collection. It is beautiful and I love it. And so I think that's all I have. So I will just say goodbye for now, but stay tuned. I'm gonna put some quick videos of my nails in their glossy state out in the sun and outside in the shade, partial sun kind of a thing. So stay tuned for that, and I'll say goodbye.